Hello guys, this is Madhu here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in the last video we have discussed about what is SQL and why do we need to learn it. And in today's video we are going to understand what are the different types of SQL statements are available. So let's see what are the different type of statements are available. SQL. As I told it earlier, SQL is nothing but structured query language. So it is a query language which have been used to connect to the database. Okay, so we have to write some queries to connect to the database and fetch the records or update the records. Okay, so based on the requirements. So let's say what are the different types of statements are available. The first one is DDL. And the second one is DML, and the third one is DCL, and the fourth one is TCL, and the fifth one is DRL. So basically in SQL we have 5 different types of substatements are available. The first one is DDL, data definition language, and the second one is DML, data manipulation language, and the third one is DCL, data control language, and the fourth one is TCL, transaction control language, and the fifth one is DRL, data retrieval language. So let us understand what are the different types of substatements are available under DDL, DML, and DCL and so on. Okay, data definition language. Let's see what are the different types of statements are available under DDL. Okay, the first one is create. The second one is alter. The third one is drop. The fourth one is truncate. So under DDL we have create, alter, drop and truncate. So what is create? Create is a command which can be used to create a table in the database. Okay, for example, if you want to create a student table, if you want to create an employee table, so we can use a command called create table. Okay, so create statement, create command. And what is alter? If you want to make any changes into the table, so we can use an alter table. Suppose if you want to add any additional column to the table, so by that time we can use an alter table, or if you want to modify anything into the table, we can use alter command. Okay, so what is drop? Drop and truncate is basically so what would I say, it's one of the important command which all the freshers should understand. Why I'm saying is that it's one of the very important interview question. So drop is used to delete all the records in the table, but the structure of the table is always remains. Okay, so truncate, if you use truncate command, both the records and the table structure, everything will get erased. So what is drop? The records will get deleted, but the structure will remain the same. But in the truncate, both structure and the records, everything will get erased. So now let's go to DML. What is DML? Data manipulation language. So it is a manipulation language. And what are the different types of commands are available? Okay, the first one is that insert. Second one is that update. And the third one is that delete. So let's see what is insert. Insert command can be used to insert any records into the table. Suppose there is a new student has joined in any school. Okay, consider that there is a student name called Madhu has joined in a school called Global. So that student record has to be updated in a student table. So that's why we can use insert statement. Okay, so update. If you want to make any changes, means like if a consider it's a student table and his address has to be updated. His address is changed and it has to be updated. By that time we can use an update statement. Okay, update command. And what is delete? If you want to delete any rows or multiple rows in any table, we can use delete statement. So under DML we have insert, update and delete. So now let's see what is DCL. DCL is nothing but data control language. Okay, so let's see what are the different types of commands are available under DCL. First one is grant. Second one is revoke. So basically, these two commands are being used by a database administrator. What is grant? If any user required an access for a database or table, so grant command can be used to provide an access. Okay. If what is revoke? If the user privileges has to be removed, by that time we can use a remove command. Okay. Grant and revoke is basically used by database administrator for providing access and revoking back the access. And let's see what is TCL. TCL is nothing but transaction control language. First one is that rollback, and second one is that commit. Okay. So under TCL we have something called commit and rollback. So what is commit? Okay. Commit is nothing but if you are running any query or if you are running any transaction and it has to be saved permanently to the database, by that time we can use a commit. You can use a command called commit. And what is rollback? Suppose if you want to roll back any transaction which are already run, but that is not being stored into the database. So by that time you can use a command called rollback. So commit and rollback are used for transaction purpose, for committing any queries or any transaction, or to making any rollback. And let's see what is DRL. DRL is nothing but data retrieval language, and we have select. This is one of the very important statements which have been used everywhere in the world, every developer, every support guy. So what is select? Select is a statement which is used to select any particular records or rows or anything from the database or from the table. Okay, select statement can be used to retrieve the records from the table. So let me conclude this session. So SQL has multiple statements: DDL, DML, DCL, TCL and DRL. Under DDL we have create, alter, drop, truncate. Under DML we have insert, update, delete. Under DCL we have grant, revoke. Under TCL we have rollback, commit. Under DRL we have select. Okay, it is really very important to understand all these commands, because of on a daily basis we are going to be use all these statements only. So maybe in the going forward I really love to make every single video for every single statement. Let us understand what is create, what is alter, what is drop, and we'll write a query for each and every statements. Okay, so if you guys really love this video, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button.